How Anil Ambani lost $42 billion in net worth. We all love a story of rags to riches, but what if it's the other way around? Well, that's exactly what happened to Indian businessman Anil Ambani. Anil Ambani is the younger brother of Mukesh Ambani, India's richest person. In 2008, Anil was on top of the world. He was the sixth richest person in the world. He had a fortune of $42 billion. Anil's empire spanned across sectors like telecommunications, power, entertainment, and finance. His telecom venture, Reliance Communications, was a juggernaut. Reliance Power and Reliance Capital were also heavy hitters. Anil had grand visions for the cinema industry. In 2005, he bought Ad Labs Films. This gave him control of the Big Cinemas chain. By 2008, Big Cinemas was the largest multiplex operator in India. It boasted over 700 screens across India and abroad. But Anil didn't stop there. He wanted a piece of Hollywood too. In a $1.2 billion deal, he partnered with Steven Spielberg. Spielberg's production house, DreamWorks, came on board. They made blockbusters like 1917 and Warhorse. Anil lived like a king in his heyday. Every 2 weeks, he flew from his Mumbai home to his office. Anil loved fitness and took up running. An American investor had sparked this passion. Before that, Anil's only running was chasing Tina Munam. For a decade, he pursued the Bollywood diva. Finally, in 1991, they married. Anil was hugely popular. Journalists would flock to him in an instant. His brother Mukesh built Asia's most expensive house, worth $700 million. Anil planned his own super luxurious home, named Abode, but his empire began to crumble after the 2008 crisis. Anil's downfall started with Reliance Power. His Dadri and Shahpur plants used natural gas, but Anil depended on Mukesh for gas supply. There was an old deal at $2.30 per unit. However, Mukesh doubled the price, breaching the contract. Anil took Mukesh to the Bombay High Court. Mukesh challenged the decision in the Supreme Court. The top court ruled in Mukesh's favor. Anil had no choice but to buy expensive gas. His empire kept crumbling, piece by piece. The next hit was Reliance Communications. Anil's company could not compete in the changing sector. It could not upgrade to 4G due to huge debts. Meanwhile, Vodafone and Airtel launched 4G networks. People switched for better internet connectivity. Reliance Communications was losing customers rapidly. In 2015, the non-competition clause Anil had with Mukesh lapsed. Mukesh launched Jio, disrupting the telecom market. Within 3 years, Arcom lost over 98% of its capitalization. In 2019, the Supreme Court issued a stern warning. Anil had 1 month to clear his debts to a Swedish firm. Failure would mean a 3-month jail term. Mukesh stepped in to save his brother. Anil publicly thanked Mukesh, but troubles kept mounting for the fallen tycoon. In 2020, Reliance Communications filed for bankruptcy. Anil's other companies too faced financial difficulties. No one was willing to lend to him anymore. Anil hit rock bottom in 2020. Appearing in a UK court, he professed to have a net worth of zero.